Unexpected moment. Keir Starmer pauses mid-interview during live broadcast. What really happened? In a moment that has stirred curiosity across social media and news outlets, Labour Party leader Sir Keir Starmer briefly paused during a live television interview, catching both the host and viewers off guard. While moments like this are not uncommon during high-pressure political media appearances, the incident quickly sparked widespread interest, with speculation online ranging from humorous takes to deeper political analysis. But what actually happened during this live appearance, and what does it tell us about the current media landscape and political discourse in the UK? Let's walk through the facts, the reactions, and the broader implications without speculation or drama, just clear and balanced reporting. The moment occurred during a live morning news program where Starmer was invited to discuss Labour's latest policy proposals ahead of the upcoming general election. Topics on the agenda included the economy, NHS reform, and public trust in institutions. About midway through the conversation, as the interviewer shifted to a new topic, Starmer appeared to pause and briefly look off camera before continuing his response. The pause lasted only a few seconds, but it was enough to become a talking point across social platforms. Some interpreted it as a technical delay or moment of reflection. Others saw it as an indication of discomfort with the line of questioning, although no evidence supports this view. Crucially, no inappropriate or controversial subject was introduced at that moment, and the interview resumed smoothly, with Starmer continuing to answer questions in his usual composed manner. Social media, as expected, reacted quickly. Clips of the pause were shared widely with captions ranging from humorous memes to earnest political commentary. Some viewers joked about the buffering politician, while others used the clip to discuss the pressure of live interviews in the digital age. A number of political commentators pointed out that such moments are often overblown online. "We've all frozen on camera or hesitated mid-sentence. It's part of being human, especially under the spotlight," one media analyst said. "What matters is how politicians handle the overall interview and whether they address the real issues." Others noted that while the moment was visually awkward, it revealed nothing unusual or newsworthy beyond our increasing tendency to analyze every second of live political coverage. Mainstream media outlets reported on the interview with varying degrees of emphasis on the momentary pause. Most focused instead on the policy content discussed during the segment, particularly Labour's plans to increase funding for the NHS and introduce reforms to public service delivery. The Independent briefly mentioned the on-air pause, noting that it was an unusual but ultimately inconsequential moment. Meanwhile, Sky News highlighted Starmer's emphasis on rebuilding public trust and accountability within government institutions, which he described as core to restoring national confidence. Importantly, no credible media source linked the incident to any external controversy or issue, and there was no suggestion that the moment had any broader significance beyond the nature of live broadcasting. This moment, while minor, underscores a growing phenomenon in modern politics: the power of short clips, visual stumbles, and perceived awkward moments to dominate public conversation even over substantive policy discussion. In today's digital-first news cycle, even a brief pause during a live interview can become viral. And while that reflects a natural public appetite for immediacy and personality, it also raises questions about how political leaders are judged. Are we focusing more on optics than outcomes? Are leaders allowed to be human, or must every moment be perfectly polished? Media experts argue that we're entering a phase where politicians must be prepared not only with policies but with impeccable media handling, even when simply pausing to gather their thoughts. For Keir Starmer, this incident is unlikely to have any real political consequence. His performance during the rest of the interview was calm, detailed, and focused on key issues. Polling trends still show Labour holding a steady lead nationally, though voters continue to watch closely for consistency, clarity, and leadership under pressure. Starmer has made professionalism and discipline central to his leadership style, marking a contrast to his predecessor's more activist image. This incident, rather than detracting from that image, may have reinforced his commitment to remaining composed even when the spotlight gets intense. In the end, what might have been an ordinary pause in a live setting has become a microcosm of how modern political discourse works. While it's important to scrutinize leaders, it's equally crucial to separate style from substance and to ensure public debate focuses on facts, policy, and vision. So, what do you think? Are we too quick to jump on visual moments in politics, or are they fair game in an era where image and communication matter more than ever? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you appreciate fact-based, balanced reporting that goes beyond the headlines, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to stay updated on all things UK politics. Thanks for watching and stay informed.